Hello, everyone, and I can pretty much hear you guys now. But Mark's Max Muscle, why would you do Max Charles versus Brett Wilkin? It is not even close between these two. Well, the thing of it is, guys, in my estimation, and this is taking nothing away from Brett Wilkin, but I think you guys might be a little bit too high on this guy. That's not to say that he cannot, crack the top three, maybe the four of the Arnold Classic. But there's going to be a lot of gentlemen that he has to deal with, and one will be Max Charles. And realistically, guys, they were 2 and 3 at the Chicago Pro, so they might very well be, in the same call-out side by side at the 2022 Arnold Classic. It is possible. It is possible. But, of course, Max Charles, if you guys don't realize, is one of my favorite bodybuilders. And I like to, give this guy shout-outs and do videos on this guy. I think he has an outstanding physique. And realistically, ladies and gentlemen, he is defeating Brett Wilkin in some shots, like this front double. He looks harder. He looks grainier. He looks downright awesome. In several shots does Max Charles. Look at the bicep peaks on this guy. That, coupled with the rock-hard midsection, Max Charles, that midsection, always in check. And to be honest, compare the wheels, guys. Max Charles usually gets criticized on that, but I think in this comparison with Brett Wilkin, his legs might even look better. Brett maybe forgot to flex those babies in the front double. Go to the next shot here, because this pose here, the front lat spread, is maybe Brett Wilkin's best shot. He has several that are up there, and that's what makes him so dangerous. He's deadly. He's all around. He might have been losing that front double, in my opinion, but here in the front lat, even in the wheels, he looks better this time. You see that? Look at the cuts in those babies. Just did not possess that in that front double. Max Charles, what can I say? Hey, he's my boy. He's Max. He's awesome. He's outstanding. But against Brett Wilkin, I think few would become or be victorious in a front lat spread comparison. My soul. Go to the next shot here, and I guess when I said you guys are a little high on Brett Wilkin, well, yous have every right to be. That front lat spread, outstanding, top 10, depending on the shape that the guy's in, and he's looking pretty huge if you go by his prep pictures. But still, you can't really do that 100%. I'm sure he is, looking bigger and better, but still, you gotta see him on stage to figure out for sure. But I gotta say, the side chest, he is a beast, taking nothing away from the Maxx man. I like how he holds his far leg straight, things of that nature. Side tricep, same thing. Max Charles, he hits it traditionally, and that's, you guys always want to see bodybuilders that do it like that, and Max does, but he gets criticized about it. When you stand up straight, it makes your legs look a little thinner, I guess. You're sitting down on that quad, creates hanging hamstring. It does. Of course, you have to have one in the first place, like both of these guys do. Obviously, you can see that. Brett Wilkin, what can I say? He is just built perfect for both side shots. That chest, the midsection, and the tricep itself. The guy's unbeatable. He's awesome. I guess I'm the one that's in the cheering section now. Go to the back. This is a telling tale. Now, lately, it seems the IFBB has been a little bit more lenient on the strided glutes. And you guys are irate about it sometimes too. Some of you guys. It's not a strided glute competition. You really have to take hamstrings and things of that nature into consideration. There's guys like Max Charles who just do not have strided glutes. Lee Priest had to deal with the same thing. Oh gosh darn it, Samson Dauda, even Regan Grimes, he doesn't have what you call strided glutes. But it's more of a genetic thing in my opinion, because if you do go by that, it's obvious. Brett Wilkin, he is in far better condition. I think the condition of Max Charles is just fine, though, when you look at the hamstring, actually beating Brett Wilkin in that aspect. But let's face it, when you look at the back itself, Brett Wilkin, he is awesome, perfectly symmetrical, things of that nature. So he is winning the shot. Go to the rear double. And I can imagine the outcome would be the same thing in the rear double bicep. If you do look at the actual condition, now aside from the glutes, of course, because Brett Wilkin has those, looks like speed bumps. And Max Charles, like I said, like a Regan Grimes or Lee Priest, straw to glutes. What you talking about? But in most of those cases, those gentlemen possess a very dry and separated set of hamstrings. And when you look at that for a conditioning tool to see who's in better condition, looks like Max Charles is in better condition. But again, look at the back itself. Brett Wilkin, nice, clean, neat shot, perfect lat insertions, things of that nature. If you really look at the traps there, Max Charles, the guy is in condition. He's muscular. He's no Brett Wilkin in the back. Of course, you could say Brett Wilkin is definitely no Max Charles in the abs and thigh. I don't think too many bodybuilders can hang with Max Charles in this abs and thigh shot. Wow, what a sweet pose for Max Charles. Did I say sweet? Well, either way, here at the Chicago Pro, he was probably the best man up there to hit this shot. This was the event where I predicted him ahead of Rolly Winkler. And you guys get all mad. Boo, Max Muscle, boo, you're so wrong. But then he did beat him. He beat Rolly Winkler, and then you guys were like, well, I'm sorry, Max Muscle, you were right. Memories. Anyway, Max. Hey, I hated to see Rolly Winkler fall down at that event. I did not see Brett Wilkin coming. I did not see him coming at all. I don't even know where I placed him in the prediction video. Anyway, go to the most muscular, finish this one off. Now, if you go by poses like the last two, even the front double, Max Charles is the clear winner in this matchup. He's bigger, he looks, just as hard, or maybe even harder, grainier, things of that nature, taking nothing away from Brett Wilkin. He looks pretty good in the wheels in this shot. But so does Max Charles. He has brought his wheel size up definitely over the past few years. This, of course, is last year. Chicago Pro. And this is Max Charles. This is where Brett Wilkin hit the scene. I mean, nobody would know who Brett Wilkin is if not for this prestigious second place finish. He defeated Max Charles, for goodness sakes, and Rolly Winkler. But he's not defeating Max Charles in this most muscular, I gotta say. And of course, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering why I even do a comparison like this. Well, why not? We talk about the Arnold Classic, talk about how could very well fall in the way of Brett Wilkin and maybe even get a thumbs up from the judges for Max Charles. And these guys might very well be doing battle. After all, I have Max in 8th and Brett in 6th, which I'm sure definitely upset some of you Brett Wilkin fans, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And high hopes for Max Charles heading into that Arnold Classic. And like I said, just a fun comparison, guys. 2nd and 3rd at last year's Chicago Pro. And I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys that I loved you. Have a great day.